What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and I'm joined by
Gershwan!
And today we're back at it
to bring you another episode of
For the Greater.
That was off.
That was horrible.
Bad.
Bad and bougie.
Don't worry, High Marshal Helmbrick asks, is the Admech using Necron technology to close the Great Rift? I'm not going to tell you because you're going to go all apeshit on Gilliman. But yes, the answer is yes.
They know for sure that Pylon stopped the warp because that's what was on Cadia, and Cadia was pretty much the first line of defense from the Eye of Terror. So, I mean, they know, but they don't want you to know that.
Yeah. And Gilliman, I'm sure, will be A-okay with Necron technology because when the Imperium was broken off into the Second Imperium or whatever, during the, what is it called? The Maelstrom Storm thingy? During the Horus Heresy, he had to use the Dolman Gates, which were gates that were created by the Necrons. They're basically wormholes that let you go into the webway and then come out through another
Dolman gate.
And which that's what webways are, but whatever.
On top of that, the Death Watch is known for using Xenos technology and saying, it's not Xenos tech, guys, it's just really old human tech.
Yeah. The
Xenophase blade, I mean, it has Xenos in the name, you would expect it to be, but yeah, they use that.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out more lore as to why the Imperium likes to pretend that they don't use Necron technology, check out our 40 facts on why the Imperium doesn't use Xeno technology. I give you 4 reasons.
That's one of them.
Because I love clickbait. Next question comes from
Turtle for Life. So if Primaris Marines are just now being woken up and they were made pre-Horus Heresy, then what happened to the chapters of Primaris Marines whose primary chapters turned to Chaos? Like, did the Primaris Lunarwolves become Chaos Lunarwolves, or did the Imperium simply kill them all?
I doubt that Belisarius Call would have just let those Marines go to waste. I think what happened was that they were just integrated into like the successor chapters and not told. But I don't think that the Primaris Marines were built pre.
No, I think it was like right after the Heresy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look at all this chaos stuff. Let's get a backup plan just in case.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So those wouldn't even exist. Next question comes from Sebastian Buck. If the Beast and Godsghoul Blackfang or Garuk Blackfang got as big as they did from the fighting, how big are Tuska Demon Killer and his boys after fighting nonstop for millennia at the Brass Citadel? I'm pretty sure they don't even resemble orcs anymore. Well, so there's 2 trails of thought. So the first one is that yes, they just continue to grow and get massive, but then the other one is technically they're dying because the generals of Khorne at some point have to defeat them, and once they're defeated, they are resurrected. But since they died, everything that they gained kind of like goes away. Because like with us, we go to sleep, we wake up, we're better, we're restored. Not so much with death. Like once you die, it's not like your body's still like growing, you're dead. It's the opposite.
So think of it as like playing video games. The orcs didn't get to that save point, so now they gotta start back.
Exactly, that's a better analogy than mine.
I like them big though. Yeah, I prefer them to be big.
Yeah.
The orcs is what I'm talking about.
And black, because
the bigger they get, the blacker they are. Well, I mean,
you don't like.
next question.
Next question comes from Chris D. Dios. Could the Emperor use the Golden Throne to transport his spirit/soul into the body of Sanguinius to use as a physical host? That's actually something I've never thought about. Wow. That's like, top question worthy right there. Yeah, maybe.
Nah.
You don't think he could take mental possession of somebody? As a demon host.
Dead. He's
but
dead.
But it's like
though.
a demon host.
It's
no,
like,
he's not dead. Well,
it's like, I'm in a half dead body. Let me go to a fully dead body.
That's true. He's not really dead. But that would be badass if like Sanguinius came back Or
as
no,
the Emperor.
the Emperor came back as Sanguinius, but at Sanguinius being a demon host and the Emperor being a demon. That'd be badass.
That's an interesting take.
So is it possible? No, because the Emperor's not really dead.
Right.
But at the same time, it would be cool if they like played around with that idea.
I mean, we get a Sanguinius model.
Yeah.
And the Emperor model in one.
Yeah.
With the 2 stones, 1 bird.
Next question.
Zionic Nexus. Do the Necrons have a chance in the warp?
I mean, no. So this is the thing about the Necrons. They are not dumb. They conquered the old ones, because they were able to what's that called? Evolve their tactics.
Yeah, I guess.
So by them not entering the warp, and it's been over 60 million years, they know that the warp is not a place for them to be. So they're gonna stay away.
And it's like their trump card, the Catan, are like really weak against warp.
Yeah.
So they get smashed. They get stomped. They'd get bodied.
Yeah. They'd get docked. Next question.
Don't look it up. Bunny Hop. What is your favorite musical artist, and what's your secret artist that you like but don't want others knowing?
That's a good question.
I don't want to tell you. Artists that we like.
This is music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I mean, no, I like
Common.
Common's cool, but he hasn't really put out anything out
He's
for
too busy
very,
doing
very long
those
time.
John Wick movies.
Yeah, the latest Nas album was pretty okay, so I'll say I like him.
All right. I see you. I mean, who can relate?
Yeah. Who's that?
Who's who?
Who can relate?
You know who that is?
Is it No, it's not. What's his name?
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to. You know who it is.
Yeah, hold on. What's that guy's name?
Bobby Valentino.
You like Bobby Valentino? What happened to Bobby Valentino?
I gotta go with Sean Kingston.
That's the guy you like? Or your guilty pleasure?
I don't know.
Post Malone is my guilty pleasure. Yeah. Your guilty pleasure is Drake?
But I'll never admit it. I don't know. I guess if I had to give you guys a guilty pleasure, Logic, that's his name. Yeah. But no, Logic's pretty cool. I've been listening to him a lot lately. And I guess the guilty pleasure would be Selena Gomez.
Is she the one that came out with God is a Woman song?
No, that's Ariana.
Oh, okay. Have you heard that song?
Yeah.
That's alright. What about that Fifi?
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. The next question.
This one comes from Meanster Green.
Who?
Do Space Marines homeworlds have guardsmen regiments made up of people from that world? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, they have planetary defense forces, all that good stuff. Sometimes the chapter recruits from those men who are like training. Well, not men, they're boys.
Boys to men.
Next question. Boys to men.
Michael, how do the other 40K species have a particular homeworld that they hail from? Like humans come from Terra?
Yes. The Eldar, their homeworld is like in the warp now. It's the Eye of Terror, the center of the Eye of Terror. And then the Orcs come from this planet called Mork.
Kroot come from Peck or Petch. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's P-E-C-H.
The Tau come from Tau.
Mm-hmm.
Humans come from Terra or Earth. Tyranids. Who knows?
Other galaxies, maybe?
Yeah, and that's pretty much all the factions.
There's way more, but yeah.
Like Admech is
Mars
and Jupiter. Next question: is it Gersh 1 or German Swan?
That one.
Yeah, it's German Swan. Next one. Do you have one?
Gad Yarviv. If Psychers are vulnerable. Yeah. If Psychers are vulnerable to chaos, corruption, and the Emperor was the strongest human Psyker, was he ever in danger of being corrupted when he was alive?
He constantly got tempted. I think we've already talked about this in this video, but he was constantly being tempted. But no, he held strong.
He was like, nah, honey, I'm good. I should have another, but I
probably should. And wait, what?
I don't know. That song is really annoying.
His wife is at home.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Right. If he has another, he'll stay there and be promiscuous.
That's the gist of the song.
Yeah. But yeah, on that note, he has another question.
Oh.
Since Eldars are all Psychers, why aren't there Chaos Eldar?
Well, because so the thing is that the the Eldar are extremely strong Psychers to the point where they can handle themselves and not be corrupted by chaos, but they do succumb to what's that thing called? When you have something and you're constantly doing it.
Docking?
No.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Like an alcoholic is dependent on what's that called?
He has a dependency.
No, it's not a dependency though.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
So they have a tendency to be dependent on their magic to the extent of like having them do pain to others, and they get pleasure out of the pain that they commit, which is where the Dark Eldar come. But Dark Eldar are not chaos. They are just Dark Eldar.
But I mean, out of all the Eldar, there's got to be some that'll be like, you know what? Slanesh, you want me so bad, here I am. Bless me with your powers.
And then Slanesh just kills them, though. That's the thing. That's the dynamic. Yeah. So by saying that, you're just committing suicide. Yeah. Last question comes from Bruva Michael. What is your opinion on robots who will replace our work for the near future? Did you know that BlizzCon was AI that the scientists assumed did not show up for another 10th year, and that beat the world champion in Go? And the game has more moves than the atoms in the universe? Really?
What the heck? That's
so
crazy.
Go is what?
It's like a type of like chess. I'll put it simply, it's like chess.
Okay. No, I didn't know that. But what's the opinion on robots replacing people? It's gonna happen. And we'll
I mean, as technology improves, they're gonna find ways to have people not even do work.
Yeah, I think it's gonna cause a lot of like problems, because if you think about it, there is a lot of jobs that are physical, and those are the ones that are being replaced. And like people need to be physically active throughout the day, otherwise we feel like shit. So if most people are just gonna be like sitting in offices, and that's horrible.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, at the same time, there are jobs that like a robot can't do, like
docking.
Right. I mean, they can dock. They could put their port inside of
a USB.
Mm-hmm. That's almost like it.
Sorry for the answer like this. Yeah. But yeah, those are the questions for today. If you guys want to ask us more questions, just comment down below. If it's a thought-provocative question, try to ask us like early on. Yeah. Even though you have no control over that.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Hit us up on that Patreon.
That Instagram,
that Twitter.
That giveaway that we're doing right now. Check out our narrative battle report, link down in the description below.
Yeah, if you like Kill Team, we put out 2 videos on the same battle.
Because you like it that much.
Yeah. No, but one's a narrative. You can see the lore behind the battle that we're fighting for, and then the other one's the actual gameplay.
The narrative one has a giveaway.
That's true. So yeah, check it out.
With that said, this was Gershwan,
Sound Alchemist, and we are out of here.
Put my freedom first in any